Y'all tell me why I went to one of my homegirls' graduation or whatever. I had to go support and be a good friend. And as I'm there, the graduation was long as hell. It took them forever to get to her name. And then her last name start with a motherfucking W, so she was all the way at the end. Some of them motherfuckers finna fall asleep or whatever. And then they finally call her name and I'm turning up like, yay! Walk across that stage, you finally graduate. But when she walk across the stage, I'm like, hold on. Is that my homegirl? She don't normally look as good as she did today. I don't know if it was the graduation makeup or what. I don't know if she was looking good because she was feeling good because she was walking across that stage or what it was, but she was looking good today. But I'm like, hold on, let me keep myself together. She got a boyfriend and we just friends. So let me chill. So after the graduation was finally over with, all the people that graduated walking outside, go take pictures with their people and shit. So I go outside too and I'm looking for her to take pictures with her. As I'm walking out there, tell me why I find shit everywhere. I had to get a few girls' number before I got to her. After I got like 3 or 4 girls' number, I'm like, hold on, you look here. Let me go take a picture with my homegirl. So I finally found it, and it took me a little minute to find it because she was packed. People everywhere. When I finally ran into her, she got a little mug on her face. I'm like, damn, what's wrong with you? She like, nah, my boyfriend was supposed to come. He didn't even fucking come. And I literally told my parents I was gonna be with him after the graduation. And that's the shit I be talking about. How the fuck you gonna be my man? You don't even put my graduation. Now I'm like, damn, I get it kind of feeling bad and shit. I'm telling her like, nah, it's cool. Like me and you can just do something. We can just hang out or whatever. She said, really? Like you really wanna hang out with me for my graduation? Thank you, let's do it. After she take her pictures with her family and shit, she tell her family that she not going with her boyfriend no more. She just gonna go with me. We just friends though. At least for that moment. So we finally get to the car with her. She said, I'm cabin gown. I'm like, damn, you looking good in your cabin gown. She said, you finally came looking like somebody today. She got to laugh and saying thank you. And I noticed while we in the car and I'm finna pull off, she got a bag in her hand. Like, what's that bag for? Like, what that is? She said, bro, I was supposed to get turned tonight. I said, what you mean? She said, literally, I had honey pack, I had a drink, I had everything I needed. She said she was trying to get crushed tonight. She said, but it don't look like she can get crushed because her nigga playing. I said, hold on, baby, just because your nigga ain't here, don't mean I'm not here. I know we friends and shit, but it look like I'm substituting for your nigga today. So I tell her like, damn, that honey pack and all that can't go to waste. She like, I know, right? I said, shit, let's turn her together. Like, what you mean? I said, girl, you look good tonight. Your nigga obviously playing. So let's get together and do what we need to do. She just kind of looked at me in silence like she was thinking about it. And she said, okay, pull up. I said, shit, where we finna go? She said, I had booked this hotel me and my nigga was supposed to go to, but it don't look like we going, so let's just go there. She said, okay. Well, I pull off and we going to the hotel. We finally get there and get to the room. And she went from being in that cabin gown to taking all that shit off of me. And we got the crushing after we finally got that crush. She said, thank you for the graduation gift. No problem.